guys, Alex here. Thank you for joining me once again. So today's vlog is about sadness, a really interesting emotion. And if you've been following me, you know that I've been doing a series of vlogs about different emotions and why we have them, the purpose of them, okay? So today's one is about sadness, a very unpleasant emotion most of us don't like to feel, but a very important one nonetheless, okay? So as you know, a lot of the work I do with people is getting them to change their relationship with feeling bad, right? Getting them to befriend their distress, all the yucky emotions and stuff that we usually try and get away from, really learning how to befriend that stuff so that we can ride out the waves of emotions much more easily and we don't have to rely on avoidance behaviors, which work in the short term, but they make things worse in the long term, okay? So sadness. Sadness is something that all human beings feel. It's really essential to survival of our species, okay? It's a primary emotion, which means it's really, hardwired in that primitive brain of ours. So what on earth could be the purpose of sadness? Why do we feel this? And, sadness, grief, whatever, version of that we want to talk about is often the flip side of us being, beings that connect, right? So as people, we are social beings, right? People need people, as we say. So we're social beings and we cannot survive in isolation, right? We physically, and I'm talking here about, at our biological core, we can't meet all of our survival needs as one individual, right? We need the group, we need society, we need community, we need family. So because, I can't hunt and gather and house myself and reproduce and do all of that stuff and keep myself warm alone, right? I need people to do that. So we are social beings and some of our emotions are designed to ensure that we actually, create and keep social bonds. So sadness relates to this, okay? So the purpose of sadness. Sadness is a communication tool and it is sorry, I can't talk. And a connection tool, okay? So sadness is designed to communicate to other people when we need support. And then when they support us, our social bonds with those people are strengthened, okay? So the example I always use with my clients is imagine that I'm, living with my caveman family back in the day, right? We're living in our cave, doing our thing, and something catastrophic happens and the rest of my family are all killed, right? Maybe like a saber-toothed tiger comes along, they're all wiped out, devastating, right? My sadness, my grieving is designed to communicate to other people that I need support, right? Then they take me in, they house me, they feed me. My social bonds with those people are then strengthened. And that's really important because if I stay out here on my own, I'm going to die, right? If I'm part of a group, I'm going to survive. And so sadness is designed to make sure that if, in particular, a social bond is broken somewhere along the line, it gets us to reconnect. So this is interesting because often what we do with sadness is the opposite, right? Rather than letting it do its job and communicating to people that we need support and allowing them to support us, instead we go to our room, we close the door and we cry ourselves to sleep, right? And then we feel worse and worse and worse. It's because we're not letting sadness do its job, right? Now, I'm not suggesting that you go out and you tell everybody about your sadness, okay? I don't think the checkout chick is the appropriate person to put that on unless you really want to form a relationship with her, I guess. But share it with somebody, right? It just like choose one trusted person and share your sadness with them and let them support you, okay? And guess what? You're still going to be sad, but it's not going to be quite as painful and lonely. All right. So I want you to think about that next time sadness comes up for you. Share it and take the support. All right, guys, I hope that's helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye.